Literally the first time I ever got drunk, I've only drink, whatever. First time I ever drank, I got nicked. Like literally the first time I'd ever drunk any sort of alcohol. Me and my mate decided that we was going to bunk off school and we was going to go through his parents' drinks cabinet. We were only going to drink the clear liquids, not the coloured ones, because you know, they're strong, I guess. So at some point we're drinking vodka, Bacardi, and Shinzano. In the same fucking glass at one point. This is a drink that even Amy Winehouse would have gone like, no thank you. So we're drinking this fucking lethal concoction. Obviously, in about 8 minutes, I am cunted. So I'm just wading through Adam's house, like smashing shit up and stuff, like just being a complete nightmare. Adam's pretty much drinking the same as me, but he seems to be alright. So eventually I pass out, much to Adam's relief. So he decides that to sober me up, he's going to dump me in his bath and turn the shower on me. Essentially, the idea is to waterboard me sober or something. I'm not sure what the logic was. But yeah, so he leaves me in the bath with fucking just water like hitting me in the face, and he goes and sits outside. As he sat outside, our friend Kevin walks past. Now Kevin was somebody who never went to school anyway. He was one of those guys just walk around with his dog having, I don't know, adventures and shit, doing something or other. But Adam calls him over and he's like, Kev, fucking, you need to see this. I've got a problem, and I'm going to need your help. So Kevin and Adam's like, they're just like, looking at me as I slowly drown. And between them, they come up with this brilliant idea that this is not working. So rather than just drowning me, they go, I need air. I need the opposite of what is happening here. So but not any air. I mean, there's a whole garden outside, safe. We could have gone there. But no, the air I need is all the way across town for some reason. They're going to walk me all the way across town. So they redress me in like Adam's like some sort of off-white shorts and t-shirt combo, and they hoist me up between them like some sort of fucked up Lord of the Rings, like Legolas and Aragorn on one side and Frodo or bollocks in the middle. And we set off across fucking car parks and greens and shopping centres and God knows what else, in full view of all of the people. And we eventually reached a place called Cossington Park, which is a park. And we get to Cossington Park, and they're like, well, this seems far enough, so they dump me on a bench, and they're like, now we're going to have to regroup and think about what we're going to do from now. So just as they do that, the police drive past down the end, and then they slowly reverse. Kevin evaporates, never to be seen again. To this fucking day, I don't know what happened to him. He's gone. Adam looks at me and goes, Lee, can you run? I'm like, no, not at all. It's like Lee, the old billionaire, can you run? I'm like, oh, yeah. So up I jump, I take 3 steps. I find the only muddy puddle in the whole of the fucking county and launch myself into it, just as the police pull up and jump out, and they're like, they grab Adam, and they're like, you, what have you taken? I'm like, nothing. They're like, bollocks, what have you taken? I was like, vodka. She's like, right. And Bacardi. She's like, okay. I was like, and Shinzano. She's like, fucking hell. So no drugs then. So I hoist myself up, out of the puddle, and with as much dignity as a 14-year-old in his mate's PE kit that's covered in mud and shit-paste can muster, I'm like, I'm 14, I don't do drugs. So they dump me in the car, and Adam, and we drive all of the 300 metres to the police station, because where Cossington Park is, the police station is right outside it. Kevin and Adam had dragged me past the police station. They literally looked out the window and gone, fuck it, we should probably nick them. And then just drove around the corner and grabbed us. So they decide that I'm going in a cell, Adam's going back to school for some fucking reason. I mean, he's bollocks as well, but they're going to take him back to school. So Adam's a hero at school now. He's regaling everyone with the tales of our adventures. Like super popular or something. Me, I'm pacing around the cell, tapping the walls like I'm going to find some way to escape. Rattling the window and shit. I didn't. But eventually I hear somebody walking towards the door, and I'm like, fuck, so I formulate some sort of plan. I leap onto this plastic, I don't know, mattress thing in the corner, and I pretend to be asleep. I don't know why. The policeman comes in and instantly goes, Lee, well, why are you pretending to be asleep? I'm like, foiled. And he goes, right, Lee, come on, your mum's here. I said, your mum's here. Because I was hilarious then too. So I walk out of the cell and there she is, my mum. Now, my mum is obviously not happy, but she's on a different level of unhappy because my mum at the time is, she's an area manager for an estate agent. And she was in the middle of an area meeting when somebody rang to say, I've been nicked. So this poor woman's had to go in, this poor woman's answered the phone, she's gone into the room, she's like, Kim, phone call for you. My mum's a dedicated area manager, she's good at her job. She's like, well, I'm in the middle of something here, like teaching stuff, estate agent stuff. She said, it can wait. She's like, I really think we should take the call, Kim. And she's like, no, can't. She goes, no, it's your son. So, don't think it is, my son's at school, he's a good boy. So Kim, he's been arrested. Well, I was like, I should probably take this. So minutes later, she's flying down the fucking motorway. And when I see her, she's got a different shape. You know, people go like red when they're angry. She's like fucking dark purple. Like, her eyes have gone completely black, like a shark's. And she's just glaring at me. And I'm like, fuck. Even the police are like, Jesus Christ. So they start trying to make it better. Like fucking, he doesn't seem like a bad lad. She says nothing, just stares at me the whole time. So then they're like, right, we need you to fill in some paperwork. So they take me into this little room. And this is where I find out what they're actually charging me with. Drunk and incapable. Not drunk and disorderly or any of the cool stuff. Can't tell people drunk and incapable. Like, but did you have any problems nicking him? It was like, no, he's drunk and incapable, we just fucking rolled him into... Drunk and incapable is drunk and rubbish. It's pathetic. So they're like, right, you need to sign it. I'm still fucking too big. I can't lift a biro, let alone anything else. So my mum signs it, which I'm pretty sure is fraud. But the police aren't going to challenge her. She's fucking terrified. So eventually, I'm given back to my mum, much to her joy. Again, the police are a bit worried for my safety at this point. They're literally like, the next time we see this kid, he's going to be in bits in a bin behind a McDonald's. So they're like, so try like, bye Lee, like, don't want to see you back here again. So we get in the car. And my mum still hasn't said a fucking word, not to the police, not to me, not to anyone. I don't think she's capable of speech at this point. She's like, there's steam coming off of her. Like, she's fucking, and I decided that in my 14-year-old brain, I was like, I've got to do something here, because I'm gonna die. Like, so I need to save my short, pathetic life. So I cry. And I cry really fucking hard. Like, proper, like, start everything coming out. And my mum looks at me, and in that moment, she sees her eldest, her firstborn, looking more vulnerable than he has since birth, really, and her face softens. Like, and she strokes my hair and she says, look, it's going to be okay. And I look up and our eyes meet, and in that moment we bond, like we've never really bonded before as mother and son. And I vomit in her lap. Thanks very much, let's make this